Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 9, entitled as Raja Vidya Rajaguhyam. Sloka 9, Part 2. Nacha mam tāni karmāṇi nibadhnanti dhanañjaya udāsīna-vat āsīnam asaktaṁ teṣu karmasu. O Arjuna, all this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated as though neutral. Here, Krishna says he is detached in one hand, whereas previously we saw he is a cause, he is a creator of the primary creation as well as the secondary creation. Then the question comes, how can Krishna say he is detached? When Krishna says he is detached, he is not talking about the action itself, the creation itself, but the outcome of the creation with variations. There are different types get created, and Krishna says that he is detached. In other words, he is not the cause for those differences. Why? Because he is neutral. Then who is the cause of everything? Who is the cause of these differences that we see in this world? If it is not you. Just by saying udāsīna-vat āsīnam asaktaṁ teṣu karmasu, just by saying I am taking a neutral position and I am not connected, does not justify the creation. Now, let's see an example. In a classroom, a teacher gives knowledge, teaches the children who is present. The distribution of knowledge is same. But at the end, we see differences in the grade of students. Here, the teacher cannot be blamed for the differences in the grade. It is individual capacity, skills, understanding. There are many factors involved for the student's grade. One cannot blame the teacher for the difference in the grade. Another example is a goldsmith makes different items of jewelry. He makes different items of jewelry based on the wish of his customer. One cannot blame the goldsmith that is partial, like how one cannot blame the teacher to be partial to the students. We can take another example. A farmer who cultivated his land, where one finds difference of outcome in that agricultural land. A jackfruit, a banana tree, apple tree, many varieties of trees and plants and flowers and so forth. But the land, water, fertilizer, and many other things are common factor for these outcomes. But the seed is a special factor. Therefore, one cannot say the farmer is a cause for the differences, like how one cannot say the goldsmith is the cause for differences in the product. Like how one cannot say the teacher is the cause for differences in the grade of the students. It is all because of the individual cause, not because of the primary cause. But for the individual cause to happen, the primary cause needs to facilitate. Therefore, similarly, Krishna produces everything as primary cause, but the differences and inequalities are due to one's own karma. It's individual jivas, living entities, karma that get executed. Krishna is detached. He is neutral. We have also touched this topic in the 4th chapter, 13th and 14th slokas. There might be another question. Well, you may be the primary cause, not the individual causes, but still you are the cause. You created it. So the answer is, will Arjuna get sin by killing these people in the battlefield? The response is no. Why? Because he is a Kshatriya and he is simply doing his duty. Well, if Arjuna is not going to get reaction for the killing, like that, so I am also will not be affected. It's my duty to do what I am doing. Therefore, no one can tell that I am partial, cruel to everyone. In fact, it is my idea to help other living entities. Therefore, the Prakriti, the power of Prakriti, gives certain people certain types of bodies so they can exercise their karmas. Then one might immediately ask this question, well, therefore you are not the cause, it is the Prakriti which is a cause which gives different types of result based on one's karma. The answer to that is, the Prakriti itself a non-sentient. Therefore, it doesn't have a way or make decisions. These things happen through Prakriti, and this Prakriti is my energy. Therefore, it is me who sanctions these things to happen through Prakriti. So, question comes, it is karma which is cause of creation, which also impels you to create things. Well, yes, karma is the cause of the differences, but karma is also achit, non-sentient. By itself cannot create things. So there are two reasons for these creations. Number one, the primary creation that I do is simply due to my causeless mercy and compassion towards the living entities. Otherwise, they will be in a dormant state forever without attaining liberation. They have to finish their karma to attain me, and that's the second reason why I create all those living entities with these differences based on their karma. It is said, sadhukari sadhu bhavati papakari papi bhavati punya karmana bhavati papaha papena. That is, as the spirit soul acts, he becomes so. If he acts piously, he becomes a saint. If he acts sinfully, he becomes a sinner. He is pious by saintly deeds and sinner by sinful acts. Therefore, one cannot blame Krishna for the differences that we see in the world. Let's understand more on this one from the Vedanta Sutra perspective and how the Lord takes 3 different positions in the decision making in our next session.
Namaste. Hare Krishna.